Whoop whoop and what's good, Spamily? How y'all doing this morning, evening, wherever it is where you're at? Glad y'all joined us late this night or this late at night or morning, whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, welcome to Exo's Live and Reckless Shit Stream. Tonight we have Artiqlit as our guest, and we brought back the homie Raxputin because he had such a dope episode that we made him a co-host this time. So this is going to be a fun one. Um, but yeah, let's talk gathering a little bit, man. There's a lot of fucking cool renegade stages happening, so make sure you support the local ninjas and shit and the underground ninjas that are hitting those renegade stages. Some of them that made the detonator stage, some of them that didn't, but make sure you hit them. I know I'm going to be on a couple. A lot of the homies are going to be on a couple. A lot of homies on the detonator stage. It's going to be fucking dope. In other news, I've been hearing this weird whisper about a project called Dark Prophecy. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it signifies. I don't think it's anything to do with the clowns, but definitely something that intrigues me. So, I'm curious to see what that brings. But with that being said, man, welcome. I'm going to go ahead and bring out our co-host right now.
Whoop, whoop. What's up, y'all?
Whoop, whoop, and what's good, Rasputin? How you doing, fam?
Wonderful, man. How you doing?
I'm good, brother. I'm good.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
good. I'm good. I'm good.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we're just
That's awesome
fucking
about the
chilling.
renegade stages and shit, too, man. I'm glad that people
Right,
keeping them shit going.
right. That dark prophecy thing, I'm kind of curious. There's nothing to do with gathering. I mean, but I'm curious to see what that's all about. I've been hearing
I
whispers
think
of it in certain channels.
I think I've like heard a little bit about it too. Like not much, but yeah, I have heard seen it
No,
like that. Like hashtag
yep,
dark prophecy. Okay, okay.
yep. They're talking about it. All right, well, shit. How's your day been, man?
Yeah. Fucking work and then chilling. I started to do some fucking recording earlier, but it was so fucking hot, man. I was like, nah.
So
You know, how did you got to
I've got
turn
a
off
se-
all the air, all the TVs, no noise?
I've got a session on the 9th before Jugg night, so I'm gonna go hit that. Me and Rev Finesse are gonna go hit a split a session. We did that last time. It worked out well. She's got a verse to do for a feature. I've got a verse to do for a fucking dope track with the homie out of Tennessee, the Grizza, which I've been sitting on this verse for a minute. So I'm looking forward to doing this because it's a dope ass song. And then her and I are on a track together that we're gonna get done. It's got her boy, her, me, and somebody else on it. But yeah, it's gonna be a dope ass track. So keep on the lookout for that. But yeah,
Oh, fuck
you go
yeah.
ahead and bring out our guest, man. Without further ado.
Let's go.
Yo, yo, what's going
What's
Yeah.
up,
down?
Artiqlit? How you doing, fam?
What's
Chilling, man. Like
good?
I said, I'm riding my bicycle right now, so y'all have to
That's the
bear with
first.
me in case I gotta go.
That's
Yeah,
a
some a bicycle interview.
that's a dope.
Hey, hey,
Hey,
man. That's
this is a
different. That's cool as fuck.
yeah, fucking bicycle
Yeah, I
interview.
ride
That's
a
good
bike,
stuff.
man. I actually build bikes. Like I make custom bikes. Like I'm working on this lowrider bike right now.
Oh, those are dope.
The one that I'm riding is like it's kind of like a cross between a beach cruiser and a lowrider bike. It's got ape hangers on it.
Oh fuck, I got to see that when it's done, bro. I
Oh,
love
hell
bikes like
yeah.
that. I love bikes like
Yeah, I
that,
got a
man.
thing for bicycles, man. I like to build them and customize them and shit.
Hell yeah. That's some old school shit. I miss that kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, dude, I
So
love
how
those
y'all
old like
doing,
lowrider
man?
bikes.
You know, chilling.
Yeah, fucking chilling.
Oh
I was
yeah.
just eating pizza
Dude,
and shit.
I see them three-wheel bicycles around here, like, because there's a lot of fucking retired
Oh
people, like,
yeah.
people use them with the baskets and shit. I'm like, man, you people
Those
sell
are
them
sick.
cheap as hell, dude. They sell them cheap as hell, and I'm like, dude, that would be sick as fuck, easy to customize. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
I
they're
had
just
one.
like they're so easy to get here, but it's
I
cool,
had.
man. And then here you are, fucking riding and talking about making custom lowriders and shit. That's cool as
Are
fuck.
you riding a lowrider bike right now?
Yeah, like uh
Is that a lowrider bike you're riding right now?
it's like a mix between a lowrider and a beach cruiser. It's not quite a lowrider bike, but it does have the tall handlebars and the chrome rims and shit.
I want to
Oh,
see
hey,
it.
I'll
man.
show you guys
Dude,
when I get off.
that's
When
what I say. Yeah,
I'm
bring
like
see it when you
halfway
park.
home.
Nice.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
No, I fuck with you for giving this interview on a bike, man. That's fucking cool, bro.
Right? Hell yeah.
Oh
So what you
yeah, I dude, oh go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, man. Go ahead. I want to hear it.
No, I was just gonna say I ride bikes a lot, so like I pretty much do a lot of shit on bikes, man. Like a lot of times people call me and shit. My homies will call me and they'll be like, "What you doing?" And they could hear the wind in the background.
That's funny.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sitting on the front porch right now. Fucking, but yeah, I'm gonna go and eat some more pizza. But yeah, fucking.
Hell
So
yeah.
what you got coming up music wise, man? Like what you got? Project singles,
Oh
shows.
man. Well, um, I'm not gonna lie. I got a couple diss tracks dropping. I'm not gonna get into that on here, but
Right.
other
Yeah.
than that, I got I got I pretty much honestly, man, I'm at a place like musically where like I'm really trying to focus on promoting the music that I've already made. You know what I'm saying? Like
Gotcha.
because I've made a shit ton of music and I feel like it's all dope as fuck. But like a lot of people, a lot of cats know who I am, but they haven't heard my shit. You know what I'm saying? And um at first I was gonna make an album. Like honestly, I've been working on a EP entirely produced by Johnny Slash.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
but then I kind of like took a break from that because I got pissed and wrote a diss track, and then I was like, wait a minute, like I really haven't invested enough time in promoting my music and getting my music out there to where people could access it. Like
Yes, sir.
I'm on all major platforms, you know what I'm saying? But I never
I feel
really
that.
promote my music. I might share it here and there on like
Same,
Instagram or
bro.
Facebook or something like that. But like, I was always focused on representing, helping other people, like rep their shit. I never really took the time to rep mine. And so like now I'm just right now what I'm working on is like so I have some CDs that were made,
Mm-hmm.
and I go out places and pass out those CDs to other artists,
That's what's up.
just so that other local artists can get to know me and see what I'm trying to do. And I like to collab with other artists and shit. But yeah, man, right now I'm really just working on like putting my music in a place where people it's right in their faces where they can see it because like I said, I feel like a lot of people know who Artiqlit is, but they don't know what Artiqlit sounds like. You know what I mean?
Fair
Which
enough,
is
man.
which is unfortunate sometimes because man, without sounding cocky or arrogant or like trying to disrespect anybody else, like I feel like I'm one of the dopest lyricists in the underground, but I get slept on because I don't I don't know, I don't promo my shit, you know what I mean? Like and so I see a lot of my homies do that, my music homies do that. So I think that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's something that I want to focus on.
Yeah, I
No, and
feel that.
I was talking with Nasty Ink about that last night, and how doing rollouts and stuff for your releases and stuff. And yeah, we were talking about how a lot of artists don't really put that effort into that, and like you're saying, people know your name, but they're not always familiar with your music.
But
But
Right.
we put so much effort into making the music and all the rest of the stuff that that's always the one thing that lacks is the promo and the marketing. I feel that shit for sure, man. Like
Right. Yeah.
I'll promo every song maybe for a week or so, a couple times on, like you said, on Instagram, Facebook, and then I kind of just move on and start on to the next thing. You know what I mean? I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should always be promoting our music no matter what. Like all of our older shit, because it may be old to us, but it's always new to somebody else. Like
right,
somebody said that one
Yeah.
thing, and that kind of stuck in my head.
that was a weird pill for me.
Exactly. Yeah. And
Oh, go ahead, buddy.
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that was a weird pill for me to swallow at first because you got to realize, like, okay, yeah, I've heard a certain song a bunch of times that I've done, and I'm kind of sick of it. But like, you got to think that only a small demographic part of the demographics actually heard that song. So if you keep
Yep.
putting it out there, it's gonna be
Right.
brand new to someone almost every time. You know what I mean? So
You know how the algorithm works, like
Yeah.
on Instagram, Facebook, when you post stuff, only a certain amount of people is even going to see your stuff, like if you only post it once. So it may seem like you're annoying people, but fuck it, post it every day.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
do
and
that
like,
either, but we should. We should.
and I feel like it's even like you said, it's like you also have to kind of like take into consideration the demographic, and like the thing is like not only am I already a part of a subgenre that is super underground, but I'm saying shit that's like also like really like not algorithm friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
so
Right.
I kind of have to like push through that a little bit because I say some pretty fucked up shit in my music, man. But
Uh,
that's
Listening to
kind of the
like,
whole point. That's
right.
or of course,
like
like, yeah.
that's like that's what I set out to do. Like when I very first started doing music, my goal was to just be raunchy as fuck. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to just be like the most sickening thing that you've ever heard.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can dig that shit for sure.
So it's hard to show my music to people. Like I can't really show my music to people at work and shit like that. Cause
Right? Yeah.
I
NSFW.
mean if they're cool like that, then yeah. But like I can't like tell my boss, oh yeah, I make music, because then
Yeah.
he's gonna want to hear it and he's gonna hear the shit I'm saying.
I got like two people that work out of that fuck with my shit. I got one dude that's actually a juggalo, and then another dude that just likes the type of stuff that I make.
Yeah,
Other
that's
than
cool as
that,
fuck.
is like, now I work with a bunch of like, steel workers and shit, and aluminum welders, shit
Yeah,
like that. They don't give a
yeah,
fuck about what I'm doing.
You don't want to hear their classic rock on that radio.
Yep, exactly. That or some country shit or something like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But and you're right, man. You are a lyricist. Like I was like familiar with you, but not like super hardcore. And then like recently when the interview shit came up, like the other day, I was like, you know what? I went on YouTube and checked this shit out, and you got some fucking bars, man. Like you got some
oh
really
thanks.
good
What'd
fucking
you
shit.
listen to? I'm just curious what song you heard.
Oh, bro, I can't think of the names of them, but I literally went through and I started at your your newest couple and then your oldest couple, and then I just kind of went through in
Yeah, hell
between.
yeah.
Dude, I listen to a shit ton of them. Like I give like all of it a chance, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate you checking it out, man. Thank you.
Um, you're welcome. I'm trying to think of an exact name right now of a track, but it was your two newest ones in particular, and then your oldest ones, and then like I said, I listened to some in between too. Like I wanted to get a like a discography type shit.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? You got to get a feel
Yeah,
for somebody. You smoke, you sit back, you smoke one, and you listen. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. And that's why I like to piece together albums. Like I have a couple singles, but I like compilations of music for
Same.
that reason. Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
you get some lyrical shit going on there. I like the lyrical stuff. It's cool to fucking like say
Thanks.
crazy shit and stuff like that, but when you're actually, you know, putting some lyrical shit in there and you're using like, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
skills that you learned in school and fucking language class. You know what I mean? When writing poetry and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I dig that shit. I dig that shit.
Yeah. I used to when I was a kid. I spent a lot of time in the foster care system, and I used to read the thesaurus and the dictionary for fun, man. And because I used to be fascinated with the English language, I still am. But
Hell
like
yeah.
when I was a kid, I was super interested in. I exceeded in English and reading and writing and shit like that, and I loved it. And
Hell yeah.
it benefited me as an adult when I started making music because I recognized and remembered all these different words that I have in my repertoire from reading.
Yes,
And I
sir.
think reading is like a lost art. You know what I mean? Like we don't read like we read on shit on the internet every day, but
Yeah.
like reading an old book or that's just old school
Yeah.
right there.
I was really big into poetry when I was younger, and then I got into like not necessarily Stephen King, but like Stephen King adjacent. Like, what was
Yeah,
his name? Dean Koontz. Like, he was kind of a corny guy, like a corny author, but like some of his books were pretty cool.
Dean Koontz is the shit.
And dude, I love Dean Koontz. John Saul and a couple other stuff like that, where they're like sci-fi but horror, and then like some of it's like kind of mixed. I used to get into reading that shit when
Right.
I was younger. My older sister got me into that, and we kind of got each other into Juggalo shit back in like the mid '90s too. But we also kind of like turned each other onto really cool books. Like we had a really cool relationship like that. We hated each other growing up, dude. But when we got older, like
Yeah,
teenager wise, we got like a cool relationship like that with like music and reading and shit. Like, yeah, man,
that's
I
what's up.
feel that.
Yeah, my great grandmother read a lot of Dean Koontz and Stephen King when I was a kid.
Fuck yeah, man. Mr. Murder. That was
That's
like
how I
the
know
first
about
thing
Dean Koontz. Hell yeah.
too.
I
Hell
loved
yeah.
Edgar Allan Poe as a
Hell
kid
yeah.
too. Like that was quote the Raven Nevermore. Like I loved
Oh
all that
yeah,
shit. Like
Poe.
as a
Yep.
kid growing up, like
Sylvia
that's
Plath, Poe.
that.
Like fucking. Oh yeah, dude. I fucking love poetry growing up.
Yeah,
It's funny you say that,
yeah.
man, because that's how I got started in music. Like, so when I was a little boy, I wrote poetry, and I used to write my poetry in hieroglyphs so that nobody could read it.
Ah, nice.
Um, but I
That's
created
cool.
my own like hieroglyph, like my own way of like hiding my words
Yeah.
because I
Like your
used
own
to
code.
write some horrible things, and my teachers,
Damn.
I used to get in trouble with my teachers and shit. So like I started writing poetry in hieroglyph. And then one day when I was in one of the group homes, I met this dude that taught me how to he taught me how to take my poetry and write it in the art of 16 bars. So I started spitting,
Okay,
and
Hell
I've
yeah.
been rapping ever since, man.
Nice.
that's what's up, bro. That's fucking
That's kind
dope.
of how I
Yeah,
always looked at
poetry is
poetry
like,
anyway.
yeah, exactly.
Just the way, like,
Yeah,
there's
it's like
always
the
a
root.
cadence, the way that you, like the way poems are always written. Like, there's always like a cadence to
Yeah,
how you read it and stuff. Like,
yeah,
that's kind of how I always looked at it too. It's very musical.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, you
Poetry
and I
is
actually have a lot in common when it. Oh, go ahead, buddy.
no. Go ahead.
You and I actually have a lot in common when it comes to how we look at the English language. It seems like because I love the fact that I could take one word and enunciate it differently or enunciate it in a slang term, but then I can
Yeah,
actually throw in proper English and almost like write things like a poem, but then make them sound ignorant at times just to make it work. And like I love doing shit like that. Like I
right.
just love doing. I think the English language is so cool in that regard to where you can just fucking you can bastardize it and make it work, and that's what's cool about it.
Hey, Artiqlit Helligan says that
Yeah.
y'all should do a collab again.
Oh, I'm down as fuck. Just hit me up on Instagram.
Uh,
Yep.
sorry, I just
Yeah,
started
Oh
reading the
hit
yeah.
me up.
comments and shit. I know that you're riding your bike and shit. You probably can't read them.
Guys, I can kind of
Yeah.
see a few of them.
Helgen's hollering at you.
What up,
All
Marble
right,
House?
yeah, hit me up on
Big fish
Instagram,
is shit
dog.
too.
Hell yeah, man. Fucking
Haikus.
So yeah,
I
and
actually wrote some bars in haikus, man. Like I haven't released it or nothing or even
Oh
recorded, but
shit.
I got them written. Somebody Rev Finesse. She was like, I just don't like haikus. I'm like, actually, I wrote like a whole like 16 bar verse in haiku on one. I was doing the same thing like you were talking about earlier, doing diss tracks, but it wasn't to like anybody. I was just writing like a diss
Right,
track style song, and it came out in haiku, and that was like the ending line. Like I just fucked you up in haiku, but it was the ending line of the haiku. It was pretty cool.
right.
that's
I
what's
just
up.
Yeah,
don't like haiku. No,
I write
haiku
a
can be
lot of my
cool.
rhymes. I write a lot of my rhymes in limericks.
Oh hell yeah,
That's how I
limerick.
come
Fuck
up with my
yeah,
rhyme schemes. Yeah. Because I like rhyming within a rhyme. Like I like rhyming a bar within a bar.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
tight.
Inner and outer rhyme schemes like A and B schemes and shit.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I fucks with that.
Yeah, I think a haiku might work good for like a metal song or like a grindcore song too. You could probably actually write a verse like that where you, just, you know what I'm saying? Like you could probably make it
Hell yeah.
work.
I got a lot of those. you know.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes I can't make up
So
my mind. I just go like full metal on shit, but most of my stuff is like mixed. Yeah.
the homie Andy Christ actually sent me a fucking dope ass metal beat today. I'm surprised he's not in here right now. He might be in bed already, but yeah, I was talking to him earlier, and yeah, he sent me a beat today. I was like, holy shit, this is
Hell yeah.
cool.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, did you say you had a release date planned out, or you just kind of working on it and you're going to get to that point when you get to it for your projects?
Yeah, I'm just working on it because um I'm just taking my time with it because a while back I released an album called Horror Story, and I was
Mm-hmm.
really surprised. Um, I was really surprised that that album didn't make it to the top 100 of the year. Honestly, it was a fucking
Hmm.
dope ass album. It actually did really well, but um, I want to top that album, and I go back and I listen to that album sometimes. I'm like, man, this is hard to it's hard to defeat
Like a
this
personal
shit.
best thing.
Yeah, it's like, well,
Right.
kind of, because I don't know. That's subjective because some people might listen to my shit and be like, nah, whorehouse is your best shit, or I like your old shit or whatever. But like, it's in my opinion, that album is my greatest compilation of work. However, I've gotten better with the bars since then, and I've tried to display that as best as I could in EPs that I've dropped since then.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to piece together something that. Oh, and then I did an EP with Mr. Sinister, and that shit was probably also some of my best work. But I want to make an EP or an album that completely tops that, and I'm really just
That's what's
taking my
up.
time with the writing process of it.
I think as an artist too, you try to go back and look at your best work and take like, okay, what did I do that really worked about this, and
Right,
then fucking, you know what I'm saying, and then try to, like I said, personal best. And excuse me, that's dope. I hope, yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing your new
Hell
stuff.
yeah.
Some of the tracks that I was checked, I know I used the keep it gangsta on the promo stuff a lot. I like Sewer too. That one was a good track.
oh yeah, thanks. I haven't
Yeah, man. Yeah.
heard anybody bring up that album in a while. That's my only non-horrorcore art.
Yeah, I liked it. I'm more of a gangster rap fan. Like, I listen to a lot of drill
Yeah,
shit and a lot
man.
of the
I
old
like a little bit of everything.
'90s West Coast rap.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm I'm looking forward to like working with more artists as well, like yourself and
Fuck yeah.
anybody that
Yeah,
wants to hit me up, like because I love doing collabs.
Same.
I go
yeah.
harder on collabs than I do my own shit sometimes.
I feel that way too sometimes, man. And like most of the collabs I've ever done just kind of go unnoticed, kind of like you're talking about, like how like you feel like a lot of
Right,
your shit gets unnoticed. That's how I feel about all the collabs I've done with other people. Like it kind of they go unnoticed a lot, and I feel like that's my best verses almost
right, yeah,
because it's like the
yeah,
subject
like
matter
and
there. It's
and
like I have something to bounce off of. It's like it's so easy, like and it's almost like freestyling without freestyling because I'll just start writing and it'll just come to me, man. Like I like doing collabs.
hell yeah, yeah, me too. Like it's a good way to connect and meet new people and
I agree on that
bond
too.
over music. I've met some of the coolest people ever just doing music with them.
Same, actually,
You're
yes.
right. You're right. Yeah, I've met. That's always been a big thing too with me is networking and just fucking with my peers. You know what I'm saying? Like you see people out there grinding the way you are, and you're like, okay, we should do a track. You know what I'm saying? Like you like their sound and
Right,
shit. And that's a lot of it. Like some rappers are weird like that, man. They don't fuck with anybody outside their clique or their crew, and then they wonder why no one fucks with them. And it's like because you're not, you know what I mean? Like it's like you can't like
That's why I'm a lone wolf, man. I love everybody, but I don't have no clicks. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that.
yeah.
I get it,
yeah,
Well, I
but
mean, I got
that
my
was.
people.
I kind of did the same thing starting off, and then that's why now, like, I really just try to put myself out there and put myself in a situation to meet new artists and hopefully do some dope music with them. Like, um, you know,
Yeah. Are you gathering this year or no?
no, no, not this year.
No, okay. I know I saw you were on a big bill and Will Gates was on it and a bunch of the. It was a couple months back and I was like, hell yeah, that's fucking dope. Will's the homie.
Oh yeah,
You got to see
dude,
me on here
the
Saturday.
Underground United Festival, that shit was like the dopest thing. That
That's
was
what
the
I'm talking about.
dopest shit
Yeah.
ever, man. That shit was so fun, dude. I met some cool ass
Was that
people and it was just, man, we all rocked the house. It was awesome.
was that in May?
I don't
If I remember,
remember.
it was May
I'm
or
not
June.
good with
Yeah,
timelines. I think it was a few months
fair
ago.
enough. Fair enough. Damn, you work far from home, huh? You're still riding that bike, dude. I give you props, man.
I'm almost home actually.
That's cool.
And
That's
when
what's
I
up.
get there, I'm gonna roll up a blunt and smoke it with you. I mean, how long do you guys interview for usually?
We can go as long as you want, man. We go for an hour to 2 hours, whatever's clever, man. As long as you want.
Yeah.
All right, as long as you give me time to
Yeah,
get home, I'll be home in like 5 minutes. I'll roll us up a blunt and we'll smoke.
Um,
I'm with it. I'm with it. I think the crowd would like that. I think the comment section would like that too.
I love smoking weed, bro. Like
so
it really helps me.
that's my one like
I
that's
wish I
my one
could
like
right now.
crutch basically. A lot of weed.
I wish I could right now. I get piss tested fucking twice a week. So,
Yeah.
Oh
yep.
damn. Oh
I've been
man.
there,
I live in a.
man. I've been there.
I understand though. Money. I like smoking weed, but I like money more.
Yeah.
I would give up smoking weed if I had to for
Sure.
some money.
I feel it. It's not. Yeah, it's
I'd be
basically
more
just.
incognito. I'd carry fake piss around everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, except I
Now
live
with
in
him it'd be
recovery.
harder, but
So
for like a job, I'd carry fake piss around. Keep
Yeah.
that shit in my
that's
car or
funny.
something, just in case they get to
You know, a little
random.
quick fix.
But when
Yeah,
it's for
except
like probation and for like other kind of shit, it's a little bit harder to do that with.
yeah, they watch
Right.
me pee. So I remember
Exactly,
when the
that's what I'm
males
saying.
used to
It's
do.
harder to do. Like
The males used to do it.
I've
They
had the man and the woman stand basically right behind my back or in the corner, like seeing everything quite a few times.
I just look over and smile.
And then they started doing the
That's how
mirror
the
thing
dudes
where
my
they'd
time.
look in the mirror. It's like, what's the difference? You're still
Oh
in the
yeah.
room and you're looking in the mirror. Like, what the fuck, y'all? Like, you might as well just stand
Or
here and look right
they
at
got the little
it.
window on the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Or they will. I used to ask the male. I used to tell the male dude the cup runneth over and shit. And then I'd ask him if he wanted me to helicopter it dry and shit. And he's like, "Shut the
Hell
fuck
yeah.
up." But yeah, I used to make a fucking joke out of it and have a little fun with them. They're a little nicer here. They will still watch me, but the lady's nice, so I don't give her too much of
I
a
had
hard
to do
time.
color code years
Yeah.
ago, man. I started out on like light blue. My shit got called like maybe once a
Oh,
month.
I remember
And then I was
those.
on like
I remember the
black.
colors.
That shit was called
Dude, I
like that,
remember
like
the
twice a week.
colors.
Yeah,
That's
actual color
crazy.
That's
code,
cool.
having to call every day, see what fucking
Yeah,
color it was.
you just unlocked a memory in my brain. I forgot about the colors, man. You
Oh
have to
yeah,
call
dude.
every day and see what the color is.
This was I was gonna say late '90s, but it was early 2000s. Very
Yeah.
early
Yeah, I
2000s.
remember that shit.
Fucking color code. It was better than being on like actual probation. Like I've never had like a probation officer before, but I went to jail like 3 times for weed, like throughout my lifetime.
Yeah.
Dude, I had a charge in Idaho for marijuana, and then I moved to
Yeah.
Portland. And then when I went back to Boise, I was sleeping in a skate park, and I had a loaded firearm, and I had another paraphernalia. And the cops took me in for the failure to appear and the paraphernalia. But luckily, the concealed loaded firearm was my right in Idaho as an
Oh,
American
good.
to have. So, yeah, they took my firearm nonetheless. But they were cool about it. They said, "Hey, we need to secure your firearm and shit." And I'm like, "All right, cool." And it's in the waistband. They grabbed it, like, and it was like, "All right," like, it was just fucking funny. I love that fucking gun. That was a fucking 9 millimeter with pink and chrome. Is chrome and pink.
Wrath of God said,
Yeah, it was fucking.
I only smoke weed if I'm by myself or with somebody.
I'll see you again. I got to ring around. Well, maybe I'll take a hit or two. Yeah. So did they do that Underground United Festival every year in Phoenix area?
I think so. I'm not entirely
Okay.
sure. Uh, you would have to hit up Grim Reality Entertainment for that one.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm
Yeah,
pretty
no,
They
they're
do
sure
a
if
lot
I'm
of
not
shit.
mistaken, it is every year. Yeah,
I
I'm
see a
pretty
lot of
sure.
shows
okay.
and stuff, man. They put on a lot of different shows and shit.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up for sure.
I've seen them on
Fucking
I've seen like their artists on tour, like with other artists. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
They
Like
used to be like
every time
they
I'm
used to be
like
like
Yeah.
opening up for somebody, I'm always usually there's always at least a GRE around somewhere.
God. They get out there,
They
man. They
do,
get out there.
man.
They
That's
definitely
fucking
grind.
awesome, though. I dig that.
Yeah, I respect the fuck out of that. It was weird because I think
Oh, that's
AM
awesome,
buried inside of us
Bartlehouse.
was
That's
when we were
awesome. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt y'all. I was replying to Barlow.
Oh,
He
you're
said that
good.
he loves finding new artists that he checks the flyers and goes through and listens to everyone on it if you don't know who they are. That's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
Not a lot of people do that. Some people will be like, I don't know who that is, and they just go about their day, and then they find out at the concert. Okay, that dude was cool, or that person was cool.
Yeah, like I was able to meet like people, some new people that I never heard of, but then like I also got a chance to meet a bunch of people that I've been following for years, you know what I mean?
Same,
And
hell
that
yeah.
was awesome.
That's
Like and then like when I was getting off stage, a lot of people that like that I look up to kind of came up and gave me props afterwards, and
Mhm.
that was a good feeling, man. Like
It is,
when you get some flowers from some people that you would have never guessed would have fucked with your shit, you know what I mean?
right? I had that happen recently too, man. That is a great feeling. I feel that. That's fucking awesome, man.
actually I
Happy
actually
for
had
you.
that happen on the tour that I met Rasputin on.
Oh, really?
But yeah. I looked down in the crowd in Texas, and Razakel was rocking out. I was like, "Whoa, that's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
Oh,
cool."
that's dope as
And
fuck. Yeah, hell yeah.
yeah. Yeah, no, that was really nice. But yeah, and it was weird being kind of not starstruck, but kind of like that on stage, looking down the crowd, like, whoa, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, and so I feel that for sure when the people you look up to and stuff,
Hell yeah.
and they come and they say, they're like, hey man, or they fuck with your set and stuff. Like, it's a good feeling,
Yep.
man. I don't know how to describe it
Hell
real.
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
But
I
yeah,
am on my
what was
street
I gonna say?
now. It's as dark
Yeah,
as
That's
fuck.
what's up. I can't wait to check out that bike.
It's dark. The city I live in don't have no street lights. Not
sounds like
really. They have
I
street
used to live in a
signs,
tiny
like
ass
the
town
lights
in
that you see
Alabama that
behind
was
me.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
fuck.
area that I should say the area I live in ain't got no street lights.
Hey, I'll be back in like 25 seconds. I have to go grab my grinder and shit too, because I'm gonna join you in rolling one up. I'll leave you with a cool background for a
Fuck
second.
y'all.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, dog. So what about you, man? Like, what's you playing any more shows like coming up soon?
Yeah, Yeah, I've got one. I'm throwing in Dayton, Ohio on the 10th. It's called Jug Night 2. It's the sequel to a show I did in April called Jug Night, and that had Will Gates on it, and Blazy Boys, and Bundy, and Flight Risk, and Pound Down, and myself, and Alter Ego, and DJ Hatchet Kelly spun that one. So now this is Lost Tribe Artifacts, which is my label that I run, and Tritone Music presents, and it's Jug Night too. So it's going to be a free show this time, and it's basically trying to catch the gathering crowd heading out there, coming through Dayton. Maybe it's only like an
Yeah.
hour and a half away from Legend Valley, and this one's going to have Rev Finesse was on the last one too. And this one's going to have myself, Mumra the God, Concrete, DBL, Alter Ego again, Rev Finesse again, um, Roman the Wisco Kid. Um, who else? Fucking Rebel Spaz from Tritone, Mike Vile from Tritone, and I don't think I'm forgetting
You got a
anyone.
lot of people
But
on there.
yeah, it's like a 9 person. It's like a 9 or 10, built artist lineup. But the thing with that is Hatchet Kelly and me. Like I'll send him the schedule, and he runs. We run a tight ship. There's no lag and change out. Last time Bobby and Chaz hosted it. This time it's going to be the Sideshow, who works actually at the bar it was at last time. We got a different venue this time. So, and then I've got the Suds and Bud stage on Monday in the parking lot of Legend Valley, and then I'm doing the Day Zero stage, and then I just got added to the Camp Dead Body stage, and I'm also going to be on the Spamily stage within the Gathering too. So I've got some shit coming up for sure.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
and then I'm gonna be in the studio again on the 9th with Rev Finesse. Like I said earlier, we're gonna split a session because it went really good last time. We did a feature for a track or for a project coming up, and it came out really. We got it done really quick, so we're gonna go and split a studio session
Hell
again.
yeah.
Um, and I've got a track I'm gonna do with this Tennessee artist called the Grizza that I've been sitting on, and then I'm also gonna do a track with Rev Finesse, Hearst Boy, and there's another artist on that as well. Sorry, I'm not remembering the name, but yeah. So that's gonna be that's gonna be cool.
Brain
But yeah,
farts happen, man. We all forget shit
Oh yeah,
sometimes.
dude.
I'm so bad about that.
All right, I am home now. I'm just gonna park my bike.
All right.
Let's see.
Oh man, I forgot to tell you, bud. I got a fucking heat press coming on Saturday,
Oh yeah.
and I got a fucking silk screening kit and shit as well. So like, besides all the other like epoxy resin and like normal like merch that I make, I'm about to start making t-shirts and hoodies and jerseys because
Okay. I
I
might
gotta
start
hook up
fucking
on
with
some
uniforms and shit like that.
embroidery patches and shit too, so I can make embroidered shit.
What up, though?
And then I'm about to get a Cricut so that way I can do a bunch of shit with that. But then I can make stencils for like doing etching, that like acid etching or whatever it is you can do on like glass and shit like that. I'm like, dude, I'm doing about to try to do all kinds of crazy shit, like
That's what's up.
everything in house type stuff. And I may try to do it like at the fucking flea market on the weekends or two. Like I said, man, I'm trying all
Oh, wait, hold on.
I'm trying to do all
Can we
different
see it?
kinds of ways of being able to do this shit full time to where I can say fuck my job and be able to like do tours and shows anytime I want instead of
Right, right.
when I get
Just
my
make
3 weeks of
your being
vacation
involved
every
in
year.
music. Right. Hey, can we see that bike though? I want to check it out, bro. Like I'm really I like lowrider bikes.
Oh hell yeah. I want to see that shit. Let me scroll.
All right, I get bad service in my. I'm gonna roll this blunt and go back outside. Can you guys hear me?
You're good, brother.
Okay, cool.
I can hear you good, brother.
Let's see. Just looking for something. Sorry, I know I'm all kind of disorganized for this shit. I'm just.
It's all good, brother. That's called the shit stream. Like I just go off the cuff
Hell
anyway.
yeah.
Like there's so many shows that run scripts and like good, that's cool for them. And honestly, sometimes it gets quiet and it's like awkward, but like it hasn't been like that once,
No
man. So,
man.
I kind of like the
Yeah.
off the cuff and chaotic nature of things, honestly.
And if it ever gets quiet, it's for a good reason. Like, you just got home from work and you're getting ready to roll up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
How
yeah.
many times have somebody got interviewed on a bicycle on their way home? You know what I mean? And
That's what's
shit like that. That's pretty fucking cool, I think.
that's probably one of the coolest interviews I've
Yeah,
done so
man.
far. To be honest, man, like, props on the
I like
originality.
these
I
off
fuck
the
with it.
cuff things for real.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna. Okay.
Oh, good. Shit, like whenever I did my interview like the other day, man, that was only my second interview I ever did. You know what I mean? And the first time was kind of the same way.
I like.
It was kind of off the cuff too.
Right.
Old, old Wiggles. Old Wiggles, dreadlock juggalo.
Yeah, I did one with him too.
What's
That
up with
guy's
drugs?
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like Wiggles.
He like came out of nowhere and then started doing some interviews and shit and hit me up. And I was like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, I did one with him, and when I was in a rehab facility, it was
Yeah,
pretty
we did.
cool.
It was right around the same time I did mine, wasn't it? Like right before it, right after it,
Yeah.
something like that.
I think so. It was in November or November
Can
of
you
last
guys
year.
see my whole face?
Just from like the eyes down.
Yeah, that's the. You think you can sit here and set your camera up perfect, man. But once you get into the studio in here, like it changes the aspect of it a little bit. So you think that
We like to call that
Oh,
the 10
okay.
litter
yeah,
ink.
What about now?
You're good, brother. I see you. I see you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, my room's kind of a mess too.
Bartleball says he's got 2/3. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I'm eating pizza. Yeah, Wiggles does everybody, man. He actually got coveted gingerbread interview, which is rare because gingerbread don't really do interviews.
Really?
Because I saw that he posted that, I'm like, "You doing interviews now?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh fuck." Okay.
I've known him for
So
a little bit, for like, I don't know, I'd say 3 or 4 years, give or take.
yeah, Chris Burton,
Yeah,
gingerbread. Yeah, he's a dope ass artist, dude. I've been seeing him fucking. I've been seeing him just grind this last year, especially, man. He's on the detonator stage, and he really earned that this year, man.
yeah. It was
And
year before last. I met up with him and what is it, Sarah? I met up with them.
I'm
I
not
met up
sure.
with them at the gathering, and we were bonding, talking about like features and shit like that.
I don't think I've ever met him in person. Like I've known who he was since I was living in
Yeah,
Idaho, and like I just don't think we've ever met in person. I just because he lived on the other part of the state, so you know what I'm saying. So like I knew who he was and like fucked with him, but like online, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I
yeah,
didn't really. I don't think I ever met him in person. So I'm looking forward to that this year. He was actually considering doing Jug Night on the Sunday, the
yeah.
10th, but it didn't work. He's not leaving that early, and that was the case with a few artists. But yeah,
Man, if I could afford to, like, you know what I mean? If I wasn't gonna be homeless with trying to make
right.
music and had a cat, you know what I mean, and shit like that, I'd be like,
Yeah,
fuck it. You know what I mean? I'd take every bit of money that I make between now and then, and I'd just fucking go. But like I said, I fucking in my older age, I've tried to become a responsible low. You know what I mean?
responsible.
Yeah,
Responsibilities.
I'm the same way, man. Like I'm a working man. I like having money. I hustle
Exactly.
too, but I like having a job.
Well, this is like the dude. What October 4th is my anniversary. It'll be my 6th year. It'll be the longest I've ever stayed at one job. Like 4.5, 5 years is like
Oh
the
damn,
second longest at a
bro!
different job. Like
Congratulations, man. That's a big deal right there.
it
That's
is,
I
dude.
got a
Because
lot of
I'm one of
respect
the
for
people. I
somebody
get the
that can
one
hold
year
down
itch,
a job
man.
like that.
I get the 1 year itch. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter what kind of job it is, no matter how much I love it or hate it. I get the 1 year itch, man. After I'm there a year, I'm like, fuck this shit, and I go and I quit and I get a different job,
yeah.
and now I build fucking
I'm the
boaters.
same way, dude. Like if I don't like a job, I'm fucking outski.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I
That's me
won't.
too, man.
I'll stick around maybe long enough to find something else. But if you disrespect me or if I don't like working for you, I'll
right.
leave. Like I
Exactly.
don't I don't play that shit.
That part, dude. Some bosses got anger issues,
Yep.
bro. They think it's okay to be screaming at you and shit. And you're like, bro, like I wish you would do this
Oh
outside this
yeah, I've had
workplace,
that
but
happen too.
Right.
that's up, bro. Like, but yeah, some people that's how they manage, and it's just like, bro, you need to go get therapy or
Mhm.
something, man. Like,
My bosses are pretty cool.
Yeah. Like
They give me shit about taking so much time off for work or time off for music and shit. Because you know me, I don't just play them. I go to a lot of concerts too and fucking shit like
yeah,
that. So I get like just over 2 weeks. I think it's like 17 days, like off days. But then I also get like a week
yeah,
of sick time too, and I get that in October. And usually by April, that shit's all gone already.
yeah,
you should spin that up.
Well, I usually drive everywhere. Like I'll drive to Ohio, I drive to Michigan. If I have to go to like
Right,
California, I'll usually fly. And like
right,
September, whenever I go Gore Fest, I'll probably fly to Gore Fest. I don't want to. I prefer to drive, but that's going to be a 30-hour predicted 30-hour one way, and that's without stops and shit like that. Because you know, every time you
right,
stop for gas
right.
and piss and food, and if it's good, even if you only stop for 5 minutes, for some reason it miraculously adds 45 minutes to your trip. You know, like what the fuck?
Right.
45 minutes and $30.
Yeah, like what the hell, man.
Gas station food is
Yeah, and
expensive as
Greyhound.
fuck.
We were talking about that. We were talking about that last time. Like I'm weird like that. I like to drive. I mean, I don't got nothing against flying. I actually like flying. But if I can drive, if I have the time to take off of work, I prefer to just take an extra day off of work and just drive because I can
Right.
smoke. I can do what I want to do when I'm driving. I can't fucking
So,
get high and smoke and shit like that and chill when I'm on an airplane. You can get high
I
beforehand, but
used to
that
like
shit
to fly.
wears off. You know.
So I used to like to take the Greyhound because I could do that when we'd
Dude,
stop.
I did
And I
that
also,
the year before last, and I'll never do that shit again for a Fright Fest and Hallowicked. I went because I go to both, and I was supposed to get there like 10 o'clock in the morning of the day of the show, like way early, right? I didn't get there till like
yep,
9:30 ish, 9:45 at night, and the first night, and I missed like pretty much the whole concert for Fright Fest, and I got to at least I got to see all the Hallowicked and shit. But like, dude, I was
that's
so
good.
fucking pissed because there was like all because like two separate drivers went over their time. We had to wait like 8 full hours of extra unplanned layover just to wait on drivers to get there or some shit. Like a full 8 hours or something.
Yeah,
Like it was crazy. Like two different places.
that company's gone downhill,
I,
bro. That company's gone way downhill.
I took a fucking Greyhound bus from California back to Alabama whenever I went out there back in like 2007, 2008. And it was awesome. But this was like the worst experience I ever had. I said, fuck Greyhounds after that.
Yeah. I've had some experiences. I got stuck in Sacramento on the streets for 2 weeks because I
Oh,
overslept
shit.
coming from Portland. Yeah, so I was homeless in Sacramento for 2 weeks trying to get another ticket. That was fun.
If I'm not going to an event, okay, cool, I'll take a Greyhound. But if I'm trying to go to an event, I don't trust Greyhound anymore to get me there on time.
Right,
I'm afraid I'm going to miss the show again if I ever take a Greyhound specifically for a show.
right.
I have that, like he was talking
I
about, I
like
got like a new fear unlocked all because of that one
Right. Yeah,
experience.
I tried to do that on Twisted Certified Psychos tour and ended up not making all the shows towards the end and ended up just going
Oh,
home.
shit.
But yeah,
That was a
yeah,
pretty fun tour, man. Like, I went to a couple different shows
I
on that
agree.
one. It was fucking pretty fun.
I agree. Well, shit, did you say you got some shows coming up, Artiqulate?
Better.
no, I don't have any shows coming up, but I do want to play more shows. Like that shit was
Hell
fun as
yeah.
fuck.
Oh yeah. Do you travel? Do you ever go to Vegas and stuff and do the Back to the '80s cafe and shit? Or
So I only do local shows, and when I say local, I mean like just
okay,
Arizona in general. Because I'm trying to build
okay,
something locally, anyways. Like I really been trying to I really been trying to just build something local here. You know, like get get together with other local artists. Because all of the networking that I've done over the past 5 years has been over the internet, and I really want to shake
yeah,
hands with some MCs and meet them in person and build relationships with them that way. Um, so lately, I've been going to shows rather than playing shows. I've been attending shows and just shaking hands with other MCs
that's
and
what's up
artists.
That's
though.
good,
That's
though.
respectable,
And
man.
I'm trying to. I'm actually shout out to anybody that has a band that wants a fucking rapper, a dope ass rapper in their band, because I'm trying to put together or join a pre-existing band and collaborate that way. I wanted. I've always so okay. So I'm gonna tell you guys a story real quick.
I coincidentally play every instrument.
When I was in high school, dude.
That's crazy.
That's
So
all.
check us out. When I was in high school, I was doing a little rap and shit, and I stained hurricane. I met
That's a
this
cool
I met
fucking
this
band name. I'm from
guitarist named
Florida.
David. Hell yeah, dude. And
That's a cool band name.
I met this guitarist. He was like in the grass playing guitar in front of a bunch of chicks, picking like swooning them and shit. And I
Yeah,
walked up on him and I was like, "Yo, dog, you want to join my band?" And he's like, "Hell yeah! How many members you got?" And I was like, "Just me." You know? And he's like, "All right, cool. So let's go find a drummer." So
that's
I
awesome,
went
man.
around the school, found a drummer. I had to fight tooth and nail to find a bass player. Bass player is the hardest fuck to find. But I
Yeah,
found a kid that was playing bass for like 3 weeks before I met him. His mom had just signed him up for bass lessons and shit. And I started a band, and we played in Battle of the Bands. And one of my teachers scored the keys to the music room after hours and would let us go in the music room and practice for a couple hours every day after school.
fucking
So
right
we had an
on, man.
advantage in the Battle of the Bands and shit. And I started off punk rock, bro. Like I was into hip hop as a kid, but
Yeah,
I went to a lot of punk rock shows and underground rock shows, and
I
I
was
used
into
to
like
spike my
metal.
hair in a mohawk and shit. And
I got a
I
bunch of
started
friends
getting
in
into hip
punkers.
hop, and like I started getting into hip hop a little bit later in life. And when I did, I just became infatuated with it. Like I wanted to do it.
Hell
I
yeah.
grew up in the golden era. You know what I mean? Like I
You
saw, not saw, but like I have an appreciation for lyricism and boom bap and quality
fuck yeah.
skills. Like,
Same, same. Like you actually answered one of the questions I would like. One of the only questions I had in mind to ask you, and you pretty much answered it right there. Like pretty much like what got you into music and like what, like when did you know, hey, this is what I
oh,
want to fucking do? And
so
you kind of half-ass answered it right there without even meaning to. You know what I mean?
uh,
Like that's pretty cool.
well, like when I was doing that Battle of the Bands thing, I got picked up by a rap group,
Oh
and
hell yeah.
I started doing hip hop. Like they heard what I was doing, and it was one of like some friends of mine were putting together like a small like a almost like a Wu-Tang style rap group, and
Oh yeah.
I started recording music with them, and it was cool.
Fuck yeah.
That's cool because I started off playing guitar in punk bands and
I
stuff, and
started
I
out
switched to
playing
bass,
drums
and then
in
it
metal
changed
bands and then guitar and shit too.
and then I
That's
started doing
dope.
metal and stuff as I got better at guitar and
Yeah.
metalcore and stuff like that, and just experimenting. But I've always been a fan of hip hop since a little kid. Like my mom used to take my Too Short tapes and my WC and the Mad Circle tapes and shit
I got started
as a
in hip
little
hop in
kid.
the
Yeah.
late '80s, early '90s.
But yeah, so
So you want
I
to
know
know
you've
how
done a
I
lot of
just?
collabs on.
Sorry, good.
Yes, no, I just said I don't. Go ahead with what you were going to say, and then I'll bring in my question.
I was just gonna say like hip hop. The first time I remember hearing hip hop when I was a little kid. Well, okay, not the first time I remember hearing hip hop, but the first time I realized that I was a hip hop fan forever
Yes.
is
Mm-hmm.
I heard "It's Dark and Hell is Hot" by DMX.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
sir. That was a fucking fire ass album. I love that album.
Manson did like a little tidbit on that album, I think, and I think since
Yep.
they crossed paths, and then Korn did something with
Yep.
Ice Cube and Nas, and
Yep.
so like the band
Yeah, I was a huge
into
porn
like,
fan.
and then rapping in some of their songs, and then like
Yeah.
new metal became the thing, like Limp Bizkit,
Technically,
Linkin
their
Park,
biggest
all
hit
that
is
type of
rapping.
shit. Right.
Yes,
Technically,
sir.
you know, dig is technically him just like speed rapping. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Technically,
just spitting. Yeah,
doing a bunch of
spitting. Yeah, that
triplets and
motherfucker
like
was rapping.
mhm.
I remember hearing
Well,
Snot for the
have you?
first
Snot.
time and going,
Fuck
"Oh my god,
yes.
Oh, dude, Snot's badass, bro. I
Rest
just
in
heard
peace, bro.
somebody playing
Rest
Snot
in
on the
peace, man.
radio at my job today. Yeah, like,
my boss, I'm
um,
gonna do my dog."
The fucking front cover of
no,
the album with his dog with the tennis ball on his nose or whatever. Like that's with the fucking Snot logo. That's like iconic, man.
Yes, sir.
I love
have
Snot.
you guys ever heard? Have you guys ever heard "Under My Skin" by Mudvayne?
Oh yes, dude. I'm a
Yeah,
huge metalhead. Like you have no idea.
Yeah, "Under My Skin." That dude, that's a straight 16 bar verse right there.
Hell yeah.
Straight up,
Hell
straight
yeah.
up.
so you said you've done a lot of collab. Who's the artist you've collabed with most in the past?
Honestly, not an. I haven't collabed with enough people, man. Like, but I've collabed with a lot
Okay.
of people, bro. Like, um, man, yeah, I've collabed with pretty much everybody I've gotten the opportunity to. I haven't. Um, I don't know. I mean, a lot of. I'm trying to think. Like, okay, so I did some collabs with some buddies of mine. I did a collab with Razakel. I did a collab with
That's what's
HB
up.
the Grizzly. I
Oh
did a
hell yeah.
collab with Zodiac from GRE. I did a
That's what's
collab
up.
with just mostly just my homies, man. Like that's really what it's all been about. Like I paid for a few. Oh, Scumbag Fred.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I heard that song. I heard that song you did, or one of the songs at least that you did with him. That Uh, oh man, what's the name of it? Oh shit, it froze up a little bit.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll wait.
Yeah,
It'll
it'll
come
come
back.
to me.
There you go.
Yeah, that was one of the first songs I listened to
I
because
had to go close.
I seen it in your list. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
let's see what he got with Scumbag for it. That's like one
Yeah,
of the first songs I remember scrolling through and listening just to see. I just can't remember. I'm
I wish I would
like,
have turned my vocals down a little bit on that song though. My vocals were a little too high on that song, but that's okay.
I do all my own mixing and mastering, and hell, when I started out, I was doing making all my own beats and shit too for a while until I started like buying other beats and stuff. But
Yeah,
yeah, man, it's growing pains. Like I said, I was in metal bands and learning how to do all that shit for 20 something years, and then I started doing my real passion like this shit, and it's a learning curve when you start having to do like all the vocals and everything, and you're doing all this stuff, and you're okay. You got everything, and now you're in the mix down mode. You want to make sure all your levels are perfect. It's kind of hard sometimes, especially if you got somebody else
yeah,
on your track. If somebody else is on your track, sometimes it's hard to get the levels just right where your levels are just as loud as theirs or the same or the other way around. Like it can be a pain sometimes, man.
yeah,
You
yeah. So I've got.
yeah.
Go
I heard
ahead.
about. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Oh,
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I've got
Anyways,
someone
blunt's starting
blowing
to
me
kick
up
in.
wanting. I've got someone blowing me up, wanting to come on and holler at you. He's one of your old collab partners and shit. You care if I bring him on?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I bet.
Oh, I know it is. Yeah, he's in the chat.
I think so.
Whoop whoop. Great Town Records, Ref Finesse.
Oh, I can't scroll. It won't let me scroll.
Yeah, you can only scroll so far on the messages, and then it's stuff.
Yeah, no, he's been telling me.
Yeah,
He's like, ask him about this album. Ask him about this album. He's telling me. He's like, yeah, he did it. That one you talked about. He's like, he had a feature of Razakal and HP the Grizzly on that one. He's like, I'm like, fuck. All right, hold on.
Is it Wrath of
So
God?
yeah, no,
I say he was in the chat. Like I don't see him in the chat. Like
no. Wrath left. Wrath left. He's off doing Wrath videos and
I was
whatever he
about to
does.
say he was there a minute ago. I meant to ask him like when he was in the chat. I was like, is he still doing those like animated videos? I talked to him like two and a half years ago maybe about possibly doing an
Yeah,
animated video, and then I just got busy and forgot about it and whatever.
yeah. He actually did the flyer for Jug Night too.
Oh hell
So
yeah!
yeah, yeah. So who are some good local? While we wait for them to come on, who are some good local artists in your Phoenix area right now that you've been fucking with?
oh
You
man,
want to give a shout
Jay
out to?
Vengeance. Shout out to Jay Vengeance,
Okay,
my homie. That motherfucker puts on some of the dopest live shows I've ever seen. Him and his homie Mondo. And Zodiac from
okay.
GRE, that's my brother right there. And shout out to Nailbat Records and
Zodiac's
Lost
dope too.
Boy X and
Yeah.
all them over at Nailbat. Those are my homies too. I mean, they're
Yeah.
not local, but
He's-
you know what I mean.
yeah, that's what I was asking. Aren't they in a different state?
Yeah, the first two I mentioned are local though.
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hell yeah. What are some cool venues out there in Phoenix right now? It's been a minute since I've been out there.
My favorite venue is in my hometown in Mesa. It's called the Nile.
Okay.
Called the Nile Underground.
Sorry, Helligan.
Okay.
Helligan's like, I need some ganja to smoke, and we're over here smoking it up. Oh,
Who's
what
that?
up?
Who that is? Can't.
It's a ninja. It's a hip hop ninja.
What we say? What we say, bro? What we say, bro? Yeah. In the building, one and only motherfucker. This South Monster. What up, Artiqlit?
Oh, it's Miss South Monster. What's up, dog?
Ah,
What's
shit.
up?
What up, though? Holy shit! Yeah, I was just like, I wasn't expecting that at all when you took off that man. I heard the voice though. I was like, oh, that's who that is.
Voice.
I wanted to surprise you,
What's
dog.
up,
It's been a
man?
minute.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I just came back to the limelight.
Hell yeah, man. You gotta hit me up for sure, man. We gotta chop it up.
Yeah, are you on Instagram by chance?
I am not on any social media. I have Messenger, but I will be reactivating my shit as soon as my next album drops, which should be September the latest.
Oh yeah.
Well, shit, just hit me up, dog.
Oh yeah, for sure, most definitely.
Hell yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll just install the shit, or I'll go do it on my computer, and I'll just talk to you on that bitch. I ain't gotta say nothing public.
You.
I bet.
For sure, for sure. I'm gonna
Yeah.
let you get back to your interview, dog. I just wanted to come in and say what up, man. Miss you, bro. Love you, dog.
Yeah, good to
You know,
hear
it's
from you, man. You
always
look healthy and shit, bro. Let's talk soon.
yeah, for sure, bro. Much love, y'all.
All
Whoop
right.
Yeah.
whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Much love, monster. Whoop whoop. But yeah,
I
he was
thought,
in the chat going. He,
nah, that's
he
what's
was
up.
like, "Let me
Yeah,
talk to him." Yeah, he was talking about like he's like man, like it's kind of when you were saying that people overlook you or not overlook you, but like he's singing your praises, bro. Like
yeah.
he's a cool cat.
No, yeah. Me and Miss South go way back. I just honestly, I haven't talked to anybody in a while. Like, I kind of, I haven't mentioned this, but like, I took a break. Not, I took a break from most social media. Like, I was still on Instagram and shit, but I
Right,
was
right.
kind of hard to get a hold of for a while there. But I was just honestly, I was focused on looking for a more solid job and shit like that. And
No,
so
I feel
now
it,
I'm
bro.
I'm
I
back
feel
on
it.
my bullshit. I'm doing my thing. You know what I mean? I'm really just like I said. I'm focused on collabs and promo right now. You know what I mean? I really just want to just network and meet other MCs and meet other artists, work with other dope talent. You know what I'm saying? Like I started my own
Yeah.
record label too, but that's not really. It's nothing.
Did you?
It's nothing. It's just kind of like
You can give it a plug
something
if
that
you
I'm
want,
work.
man. You can give it a
It's
plug,
just something
brother.
that I'm working on. You can keep an eye out for like in the future. You know.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, congrats on
Hell
that,
yeah.
man. I hope it does good things, brother. And I get how it is. You work on something like a record label or something. You want it just right before you drop it out. I think Artiqlit froze again.
Yeah. It happens.
He'll come back. You there? He's frozen. He's frozen in
I
time.
was trying to say the same shit. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, I'll continue the conversation when he comes back.
Oh, that ain't no thing.
But
That's
yeah,
crazy from old mid South up on here, man. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Articulit's frozen. And I was listening to what he's trying to say,
Yeah,
and
man.
he froze up on me. I'll send a message in the private chat. Hmm. But yeah, I was gonna talk to Articulate about doing a track because that's one of the artists I wanted to work with for a minute. You know what
Hell
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, I'd fucking do a track with him too, man. He's dope. And he's cool as fuck too.
Right, right. No, and I like it because he's a good MC that's been around for fucking a while, and like I feel that too because like in some cases I can relate to that. Is you motherfuckers know who my name is, but I didn't really push myself a lot, and I've had so many opportunities and chances with my music that and I've fallen off a few times just trying to with life and shit, and
Yeah, man.
it's like I mean my circumstances are different, but like I feel that like to where I just really started focusing on promo recently. So, but yeah, no, sorry you cut out there, brother.
No, that's all right.
Um,
I was listening to you the whole time. It's just I have two phones and one of them died. So,
Uh,
but
oh, dude, I feel that shit too.
no. Sorry. So what I was gonna say was okay. So I'm forming an LLC right now for a record label that was originally called Whorehouse. However,
Okay.
there was some legal shit with the name Whorehouse because ironically there's actually a house label, a house record label that makes house music and they're called Whorehouse. So
oh
there was
shit.
an issue
Oh
there.
man.
So I changed it to Horror House, but it's spelled like horror. So it's
Yeah,
WHORROR house. You know what I'm saying? Like horror house. And
that's a
um
dope name.
and so I got to come up with a new logo and shit and I had to reform the LLC title. But that's okay. I kind of like Horror House more anyways. It's a little more original.
Yeah,
I fuck with
yeah,
it.
that's pretty dope.
It's a cool name too. I think especially in this demographic, I think people will lots of, like catch on to it too because it's a cool sounding label. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Thanks. Yeah, like that's the whole. I mostly just focus on horror music, man. Like horrorcore music is really where I started, and it's kind of my roots, and it's what I got in my heart. Like that's the thing is like, so when I started doing music, I had just gotten diagnosed with some pretty heavy mental health issues, and I started doing music as an outlet for those issues.
yes,
And it just so happened to be horrorcore. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just really
Yes,
like
sir.
it's very
ang-
expressive. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
angry and dark. And so this is where I found myself, and it's where I plan on staying. I do make music that is not horrorcore music. Believe it or not, I've never told anybody this, but I make I make like country rock music on the side under a different name that I don't tell anybody. It's just for me.
That's what's up,
It's
though.
just
That's
for
cool.
me. I don't share it really.
That's rad, bro.
I got like a death metal thing that I do. The same thing where I
Yeah,
do all the
like because
instruments and
sometimes I
vocals and
like to.
shit.
My biggest influence in hip hop ever, like my number one influence was Everlast, and
Oh
he
hell
makes
yeah,
kind of
Okay.
like country hip hop type shit, and so
yeah, yeah.
I
I
do
did
that
Everlast, man.
just on the side. I don't even really publish that music. I just keep that for me. But I do like to explore different genres and shit like that.
Hell yeah. So,
All right, Mid South in the comments now saying Artiqlit. We need to do that gas mask in the South shit.
Oh yeah, we we gonna have to get it. We have to come up with a different name. But yeah, I'm down.
And then I was gonna say, you and I have a lot of common, bro. Like Exo Reckless was born in a fucking well, I was hospitalized on a mental breakdown type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's where a lot of my inspiration comes from. Like I'm medicated now and shit. Like and I'm not smoking crack and meth and all that other crap on the streets. But yeah, it was pretty dark for a while, man. Like real talk.
yeah.
So I mean, I feel that mental health thing for real, man. I finally got my right diagnosis and shit, and I'm on the right meds and shit. But yeah, that's if you I don't know if you've listened to any of my lyrics, but a lot of it's about that too. So I feel it. But yeah, we should definitely collab sometime soon.
I'm down, bro. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I take
same.
meds too, man. I got on meds. I started going to therapy and shit like that. It helps a lot.
It does. It does. You may not notice it right off the bat, but you notice it after a while when you do the timeline of your life and where you're at and stuff. And then you look at like, well, I was here, but now I'm here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like at least that's for me. That's how I look at it and stuff. Like I go to groups every day for this facility and stuff, and it's mental health and substance abuse. So it's been life changing, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
But, but yeah, man, I feel it. So yeah, I'd love to do a collab with you. I was thinking that earlier when we were talking. But yeah,
I'm always down, bro. Like I don't. I basically do collabs with anybody that asks, like, or anybody that hits me up. I do a collab with them, like, no matter who they are. Like, I always say yes. But I'll
all
definitely
right.
say
Well,
yes
you
to
just
you, man.
same,
I've
yeah.
been enjoying our talks and shit. Like I said, I was kind
yes,
of
sir.
MIA for a little while there, but I'm available
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I spoke to you briefly. I think when you were MIA a few months ago, we,
Yeah,
we talked on Instagram or
yeah,
something, and yeah, man. I mean, you got to take the breaks for the mental health sometimes, and just to focus on what you can, what needs to be handled on your plate right away. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I feel that for
yeah.
real. So yeah, man. But yeah, man. Well, shit. It's getting late. We can keep going for a little bit, or if you want to call it a night, that's up to you, brother. I'll put the ball in your court.
I got I got about 5% left on this phone. How about we chat until it gets down to one?
That works for me, brother. That works for me,
Yeah,
man.
All right, cool.
that'd be
All right.
dope.
So what can we
Yeah, cause
expect in these
I'm
next
kind of
releases?
thirsty too. I want to go get something to drink.
That's what's up.
Huh?
So besides the diss tracks you're working on, what can we expect from you lyrically in these new releases you're working on?
So, and cutting out. Honestly, man, like I'm just really working on. I'm working on displaying the lyricism like in a way that really hits. and makes people understand that, you know, I don't know, like I hate saying it this way because I sound so unhumble, but like I've met I've met so many dope lyricists in the underground, and I've met so many talented artists, and I've had the pleasure of working with and building with some of the most talented people in the whole universe. However, I feel like I am also one of those most talented people in the underground. You know what I mean? As far as
I
the
mean,
lyricism goes, like I feel like
yeah,
I've reached a level that is hard to reach. You know what I mean? As far as like rhyme schemes and shit like that goes, and doing it in horrorcore amongst, you know, the type of people that I've had the pleasure of meeting and shit like that. I just can't help but to think that if if people actually took the time to listen, they'd be impressed. You know what I mean? And not that I make music to impress anybody, but I want to share that aspect of music with the world around me. Like, you know, every art, I feel like every artist does, you know, like every
Yeah,
artist wants to
I
be his
agree.
voice
I
to be
agree.
heard and shit like that. And even though my shit's dark and fucked up, like the whole point was to have a creative outlet and to show people that you can be
absolutely.
mentally ill and still have a voice. You can be fucking
Facts.
homeless and struggling and still have a platform to speak your mind. You know what
Facts.
I'm saying? Yeah.
Bro,
So, um, you know, it's not all negative. It's not all dark. It's got a positive meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
this music shit really changed my life. Like it gave me something to look forward to every day. It gave me something to be proud of. I'm finally talented at something. Like that was a struggle I had before. Was like, what am I good at? Like I heard somebody say one time, don't be a man of many things, but a master of nothing. You know, you need to master something in life. And
that part.
maybe I haven't mastered hip hop, you know what I'm saying? But like I have masterful lyricism, and that's something that I'm proud of. And now I can honestly say that there's something that I'm good at. You know what I mean? And
Hell
I
yeah.
enjoy making music. I enjoy making horrorcore music. Horrorcore music is the dopest fucking music in the world. And you
Sir.
know, I love it. I love the people in the underground that are a part of it. You know, like I said, I've met some of the coolest fucking people in the world through music.
That's what's up, bro.
That's
Like,
what
no,
I'm talking about. Oh yeah.
and again, what you said really hit home for me because I've been doing this on the streets at times, dude, and it's not fucking easy, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that is the only thing you have to look forward to sometimes if you're waking up in fucking lots and whatever or shelters and you're like, well, at least I got these fucking my headphones in and I can write. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
and so I feel that 100%, brother. Like, I fucking feel it. And I know a lot of other people resonate with it too. So
Yep.
I think you're onto something good with that, brother. Like for real. Like I feel it for real, man. Like we got similar missions in that regards to kind of for me it's like I can take all the fucked up shit that's happened and make art out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like and it's not all in vain. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and if someone can relate to it or someone sees the struggle and it relates to it, like then even more so. You know what I'm saying? If it helps get someone through something, that's fucking cool.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
like
saying. Yep. I agree.
yeah, and you know, I really believe that music is for everybody. Like anybody can pick up a mic and start spitting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For
Yes, sir.
everybody. Like it's not just secluded to like people that are naturally talented or whatever. Like you could teach rap. You know what I mean? Like you could teach somebody how to rap.
Yes.
Yep.
Somebody could
But it's the
teach
passion
themselves how to
behind it that
rap.
you can't teach. You can't teach the passion though that you put into it.
Right.
You
Facts.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
You
true.
you could
That's a good
Yep.
point too. Yeah.
you could display it and take a peep game, but when it comes to the end of the day, like
Yeah.
your passion is what stands out in your lyricism, and you know what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
so you know, and that's what I respect about you. One of the things I respect about you is that you take the same approach with that, man, and I fuck with it for real.
Thanks, homie. That means a lot, man. Like
Big bet, man.
I really just I don't know, without sounding corny, I guess I'll just say what every rapper thinks. I just want my fucking flowers. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Hey, Monster,
Just want my
so
fucking
Monster threw a comment in here.
huh?
Says that anyone deserves flowers, it's you, bro. He's up here singing your
Oh
praises in the
shit.
comment section.
Yep, he
Yeah,
sure is.
he's saying you're among the best. Like, and coming from Monster, that's fucking solid too, bro.
Yeah, thanks, Mid
So
South. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, he said there's only a handful of people that actually deserve flowers, and you're among them.
Wow, that's deep. Yeah, that's
yeah,
deep.
bro.
Thanks, bro.
So yeah, keep doing what you're trying to make your personal best, man. I do that with myself too. Like, and I feel that mission to like, you know, what I'm saying to create magic, and so like that's fucking dope, bro.
Oh yeah,
And
Yeah,
we
dude.
definitely
Like,
got a good track. And
I believe everything that I put out should be better than the last, and if it's not, I won't put it out. It has
that
to
part,
top what
yeah,
I've done prior, or else I won't drop it because that means that it could be better. And if it could be
that's a
better,
good
then that
mindset to
means that I
have.
got to take more time on it. Like really, man. Like I'm not necessarily a perfectionist, but it has to be doper than the last shit I just did. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. I get that. I get that.
So for
Because
me, like
I'll
I'm
listen
usually
to it, huh?
go ahead, I'm listening. Oh, I was
Oh,
gonna
you
say
know
something. I
what?
didn't
My
realize you were
phone's
still
about
talking.
to
My
die,
apologies.
guys. I think I'm gonna jump off here. We're gonna get
All right, brother.
disconnected.
Well, thank you for coming by. It was great having you, man.
Yeah,
And you and I
thanks
will
for
be in
having
talk
me on,
soon. We'll
dude.
make something happen
Anytime,
for
dude. Hit
real.
me up. I'm on
Fuck yeah,
Instagram, or you got me. Yeah, you already got me on Instagram. Hit me up anytime, bro.
absolutely, brother. And you have a good rest of your night, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you too,
And thank you
guys.
for stopping by. It was
Hell
a great
yeah. Have a
interview.
good
Much
one,
love and
bro.
respect. All right,
Yes,
peace.
sir. Much love, bro.
Absolutely, brother. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop.
All right. You have a good night, brother.
Peace.
Hell yeah.
So that was a really fun episode, man. Like I really fucked with that artist in that episode, and that was just a great interview,
Yeah,
man.
man. I agree.
Um, I love how Mid South popped in, but no, and you know, I didn't really know a lot about Artiqlit personally in that regard, except for what the conversation that him and I had, and like honestly, him and I have a lot in common when it seems like when we how we approach music and how we look at it, and that's fucking dope, man. I like, you know what I'm saying? Like I like that shit,
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool
and
connecting with like
you know, I have
likewise or
respect for him. I
like-minded
had a lot of
people and stuff. You know what I mean?
absolutely, and I had a lot of respect for him before, but like, dude, after this interview, like yeah, dude, like
Mid
I'm
South said,
definitely gonna do a track with Homie.
thank you for the reconnect and shit."
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Thank you all for tuning in. We're gonna call it a night. You want to give any shout outs to anyone, Rasputin?
No, man. Like I can't. I always every time shout out to my brother Jay Work, my son Young Demon. Shout out to you for having me on again. And once again, shout out to anybody that ever shows me love in any way. Shout out to everybody in the freaking comments here that showed up and hung out with us. Like everybody, man. Shout out to everybody.
Oh,
For
yeah.
real.
First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Artiqulate for coming by.
Exactly. Shout out
I want to
Articulate
definitely
too.
give a shout out for you for fucking staying up late when you got to be up for work early to do this interview, man. I think it went
Hell
great.
yeah.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to the Greytown family. Shout out to the Lost Tribe family. Um, Shout out to everyone.
Hell yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
Sorry, I was looking at the comments too.
Intel wants to know if you've added him back.
What's up?
Mid-South Monster wants to know if you've added him back.
If I what? Sorry.
If you've added him back.
If I added him back, I never unadded him.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
I love Mid South. I never unadded him on Instagram. I hate that shit, man. Like
Well,
maybe it just went through and unadded.
he says he requested. He must have reactivated his profile or
Oh
something.
shit. I don't know.
But yeah.
I'll go through and I'll check my Facebook and my Instagram.
All right. On that note, we're going to call it a night.
All right.
Y'all have a good night. Take care of each
Yes,
other.
sir. Have a good one.
Look out for your homies.
Fuck yeah.
Be safe.
Whoop whoop. Much love, y'all.
Mad motherfucker, what you clown.